So you said QQQ. Can we talk about QQQ and SPY, how they mirror a little bit?
Yeah, and I'm gonna give you all a play that Knox put me on to the VIX.
Okay.
So
I was gonna ask you about the VIX too. Yeah, let's talk about that. Yeah.
Man. So listen, the VIX does the complete opposite of what the SP 500 does. So if the VIX is going up, SP 500 is going down. It's guaranteed. It's like actually, I trade on 3 screens and I put the VIX on 1 screen purposely so I can see how the market should be moving. So the SP 500 and QQQ plays the same role kind of. If QQQ is going up, usually SPY is going up because they share a lot of the same things. Like I know Amazon is in there. I know Amazon is in their same platform. I know Apple's in the same platform. Tesla got kicked out. But Tesla was in there one time. So they mirror the same company. So usually most of the time, if one's going up, the other's going up. And then if SPY and QQQ is going up, that means the VIX is going down. That's kind of how you can use confirmation on when to enter and to exit a trade. If they're all aligning like that, it should be easy money. And as long as if you're scalping means entering and exiting quickly to get your 5%, you should be a successful trader. There shouldn't be. When I take my lessons, I don't even like saying losses. When I take my lessons in the market, it's because I didn't check everything out. They say you have to have 5 confluences in order to make an accurate trade, right? So if my 5 confluences aren't lining up, that's usually where I took my lesson. But most of the time, when my 5 confluences are lined up, I usually take my win in a short period of time.
Do you ever deal with like greed or anything? Or have you mastered that at this point?
Yeah, I've definitely
master it. Do you think people ever master that?
Yeah, no. I've learned. Look, I've took a lot of courses or asked a lot of people. It's this guy. His name's Kev Trades, right? And when me and my business partner got into his stuff, he introduced us to something called trimming, right? And trimming basically means the same thing I explained earlier. I may have 10 contracts or something in they going stupid, but I made my profit. So let me trim 5 of them contracts. Oh, it's still going stupid. Okay, let me trim 3 more. Now I got 2.
You're scaling down.
Yeah, now I got 2. Because here's the thing, right? I'm taking my profit now just in case these other 5 end up going left. I'm not gonna allow them to take all my profit. The worst thing that can happen is I can break even. I like to treat the stock market like a casino. If I break even, I play blackjack, so a push is a win. A push is a win to me. If I break even, hey, there's no complaints. The only thing that was wasted was my time. But sometimes I've been seeing 100% trades. I done seen 100% trades where leaving a runner. I had a 100% trade. It was a 70% trade. I was in Cleveland. I left a runner in, and it came time to the market was about to close, and I reopened it back up. And I'm like, oh, I'm up $1,200, and my contract was 16. So I'm like, oh, this is lovely. So definitely learn how to lead trim in there, as well as trail stopping.
What is that?
So trail stopping basically means, so you're willing to lose a percentage of the contract, right? So say the contract is $1,000. I'll say, hey, I'm gonna put a trail stop in here, meaning if this goes under 30%, if this contract drops 30%, if I lose $300, you're gonna automatically sell. I don't even want to look at you. If you got a 9 to 5,
like a stop loss.
Yeah, it's like a stop loss.
Got it. Okay.
If you got a 9 to 5, I recommend trail stops all the time because you could be like, all right, I'm willing to lose $300 if this goes less, right? And so, but where it gets dope at, say your contract is no longer worth $1,000, it's worth $1,500, right? Well, it's not going to be 30% of the $1,500. It's going to move up some. So now you if you lose, you'll end up losing in profit. I hopped on a 4-hour flight to Jamaica. Was it Jamaica? It was Jamaica. And I put it in the trail stop on Amazon and ended up touching down and was up. You know what I'm saying? It was up. It sold. I only was $20 profitable, but guess what? I was still in profit because sometimes you're not able to watch your trade. So you need to kind of, like you said, put a stop loss in. I prefer trail stops because it allows me to stay in there longer and possibly leave out profitable without the data.
That's some sauce. I hope people are taking notes. All right. So you mentioned scalping. Can we talk about time frames? Some people might look at the charts. 1 minute, 5 minute, 30 minute, 1 hour. Like, can we talk?
If you're a scalper, definitely the 5 minutes to the 1 minute. The RSI is the strongest on the 5 minute and the 30 minute. But if you're looking at the 5 minute, and you're the 5 minute kind of gives you, like, after 9:45, you shouldn't be looking at the minute chart, in my opinion. right? You should be looking at the 5 minute and the 15 minute. But if you're looking at the 5 minute, because the minute chart has a lot of noise in there, You know, you may get scared and pull out over, but the 5 minute,
people out,
yeah, you may get scared, like, oh, this is going down. It could be a pump fake. But if you're looking at the 5 minute chart, and it's going your direction, you know, you could, the best entry is to wait until the next candle forms. And when the next candle forms, see if that's a good entry. So let's say the market was going down, if my candle forms at the peak of my previous candle, but my indicators are still notifying me that the market's going down, that's a good entry, because it's like, all right, it's definitely going to go down from here. So I can easily make my 5 to 10% on that following candle, because my indicators are telling me that it's going to go down. So that's that. So scalping, you can look for them if you in the market before 9:45. Definitely, you can look on the minute and the 5 minute. But anything after 9:45, just utilize the 5 minute. My opinion. I'm not a final.
Got you. So the beginning of the market is like the most noise you'll get. Is that safe to say?
Yeah, so many pump fakes in the beginning of the market, bro. Okay. I'm talking about, like, you know, a lot of people, you know, like Moderna the other day. Moderna was skyrocketing because they announced that the government approved another phase for another shot, whatever, right? Skyrocketed, shut up. I mean, I was in it, you know, I was getting paid off of it. Yeah. But like 30 minutes later, they announced that they lifted the mask ban on the airport. So they just contradicted themselves. So now Moderna's flying down.
Oh man.
So you know, it's like, and that's another important thing. Know what's going on in the news.
I was about to bring that up. We went on the same wavelength,
Know what's going on in the news. Look, I use CNBC app. Okay. I get alerts all the time. Yeah, I'm talking about, I didn't got in the trade before, and they said Joe Biden's about to talk. And I forgot to even check to see if the Feds was talking today, and I hurried up and exited, because we all know when the Fed's talking, the market can go one way or the other. Hard. So I'm like, let me hurry up and get up out of here, you know. And I got out. You don't really never want to talk. You don't ever really want to trade while the Fed's talking. They can say anything. Joe Biden can sit right here and say, hey, our inflation is crazy. It's officially a recession. The market will plummet. Or Joe Biden can say, hey, I'm cutting gas prices in half, and the market will skyrocket. You don't want to trade during that time. You want to, I recommend you to watch what's going on. Because if they say a certain key point and you're watching the market, because the billionaires already know what's about to be said. So if you watch a huge order get loaded on the call or the put side, you know what to do. I tell people that too. Volume in the market, right? Volume is a huge thing. You want to make sure if the volume is pumping in there and it's going to the upside or the downside, that might be which direction, you know, you want to go. It's like an early indicator or warning for you.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. So when the Fed's talking, if you can be out of a position, just be watching until the coast is clear.
That's why I'm telling you.
What if you're in a position already? Would you recommend they hop out?
I will get out.
You'll get out. Okay.
It can go either way. It can go either way. You can literally be in that trade, and a lot of times, what happens is right before, like an hour before the Fed's talk, is people start selling their stuff, so the market starts to go down because they don't know what they're going to say. But I've been in a trade, and I'm talking from experience. I've been in a trade while the Feds was talking and lost. Like, I'm like, oh, they're talking. I'm about to call a put. It's going down, you know. And Joe Biden sits here and says, Tesla, once again, Tesla took me on top a few times. I don't know why I used to trade that, but Joe Biden gets on there and says, hey, we're endorsing all energy vehicles. I'm talking about, soon as he said that, I'm talking about, I'm down instantly. I'm trying to sell. I'm trying to hurry up and sell. I'm down instantly. I had to sell market. You know, it's a difference between market and limit.
Oh, let's talk about market and limit. We got to cover it.
So look. So I'm basically giving, you know, the 4-week program on the podcast.
Damn near on the podcast.
Right. So market means I can sell my contract instantly, whatever the stock price is at, right? I can sell this instantly. So if the stock price is at $400 and it jumps up to $405, my contract's going to instantly sell whatever the market price is available. Limit means at that price. So if I say I'm selling this at $400 and this moves to $400.01, they're not gonna let my contract go through until it gets back to the $400. So that's another way people have lost money before too, is they'll try to sell a contract and it won't sell because the stock price that move. Sometimes you have to change it to market. And in my first week of trading, when people learn the app, I'm like, hey, look, you're not about to be blowing me up saying my contract's not going through. Just go ahead and sell market, right? So
just jump out.
Yeah, just jump in and jump out. Like just make it more easy. And sometimes they say, well, I was up $200, but I only walked away with 50 because that stock price changed that quick. You got to understand the stocks change instantly, right? So you got to be you're like you said in the beginning about your entries and exits. You have to be on point with your entries and exits. I didn't sold some market and I was up $1,500. I sold it out and went up $3,500. It moved that Tesla again, moved that quick. Moved that quick. So you got to really understand all these things chime into stock option trading. But when you go through my 4-week program, and you're gonna know all that.
Yeah, I made sure you gave them, an hour of work. I think we definitely gave a good intro as far as what people need moving forward. I guess one question before we get into the final round of questions. What's one practical thing you think somebody should do as a result of hearing the interview? Because I like action takers, you feel me? So what's one thing they should do?
Just DM me and tell me if you want to move forward, learning stock trading. And I'm willing to even offer discounts and trials to the community just for people that's to your audience.
Okay.
You right here, they reach out to me in the DM and they follow you. It's up.
Okay. Y'all got the sauce. Y'all know what time it is. I think you're crazy if you don't tap in. But so one question. We're gonna get into the final round of questions. It's just 4 quick questions.
Not a problem.
Number 1, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Are you still gonna be doing stock options and all that? Like what's going on with you?
Yeah, this is my passion. I might not teach stock options anymore. But I'm definitely gonna teach how to invest in the stock market. I plan on starting a financial literacy class for my public school and where I'm at. I want to get back and have the youth understand that, you don't always have to go to college. You can take another route and learn a skill that you can make more than that doctor that you wanted to be.
Definitely. Okay. Dope. You have a son too, right?
I got 2 boys. Yep.
Are they training?
Another one on the way.
So congratulations. Yeah. Are they trading or no? Not yet?
No, so my oldest son understands the difference between a call and a put. So I'm definitely about to get him locked in, but I'm scared because he's one of them guys where he might become better than me.
Hey, that's what it's all about.
I don't want him 16. Like I don't gotta work. I know.
I feel that.
Right.
Making 200 racks a day in the market. You talking about
like you see what I just did? You told me to go to work. I'm gonna be upset.
Right. Okay. So what do you do for fun when you're not going crazy with options?
Man, I travel. I love to travel. Okay. I'm always taking a trip, man, and networking, man. I love to travel. I just like to get out and go because I have the freedom. I work from my laptop. Monday through Friday. If the market open, that's my job.
Yeah, definitely.
That's what I love to do is just travel.
What's your favorite place you've been to?
Gotta be the Dominican Republic. I love the Dominican Republic. Yep. I just got back from Jamaica. I love Jamaica too. I love seeing the cultures, man. You got to understand there's different cultures out there. And I like being in the trenches, man. I like going to the trenches to see, how they move or whatever, because you can change our type of money that we make here in America. You can go over there and that's a lot to them,
Yeah, definitely.
I like to just impact the people that's in the trenches and show them that and you could trade over there. I hopefully one day I can, start a school over there to teach them how to trade and possibly get them out.
Definitely. When you hit in Nigeria, you got to touch on my people.
Oh, look. I don't think my bag there yet. But I'm gonna definitely get over there, for sure. Yeah. I would love, if you ever slide out there, man, just send me the invite. I'm on the plane.
Most definitely. All right, the third question. So what would you say is your favorite resource when it comes to options? You can give a couple if it's not one.
Resource, go down into it. What do you mean exactly?
Okay, so resource could be news. It could be something like Trading View, something that's just like
CNBC.
Okay, news. CNBC. Okay.
They got all the news. Elon, they'll tell you if Elon Musk sneezed. Like, that's definitely my favorite resource to go to, man, because I kind of get an understanding of what's going on. They announced, hey, we just gave $40 billion to Ukraine to fight the war, things like that impacts the market. So definitely, I recommend to download that for sure.
Definitely. Oh, you down like the App Store? You download
Yeah, I
it?
got the app.
Okay.
I was getting notifications while we was on this
Oh,
podcast.
okay. All right. Tapped in. I feel that.
Cool.
All right. Last question, maybe the most important question out of the four. If you could change one thing about the Black community, what would it be and why?
I want people to understand that everything is possible and everything is obtainable. If someone's doing something, we're not in competition with each other. It's collaboration over competition. If someone's doing something, I give free game all the time. I give out free ebooks, host free webinars, go out and give you the game. I want you to win. I can't help someone that won't help themselves. And a lot of our people don't want to help themselves. You know, they want to get rich overnight, quick scheme, and we can't do that. We got to invest in our people and bring our people up. So if you walk through my program, you know, I'm definitely going to make sure you put up. I tell people they can text me even when the class is not going on so I can make sure that you understand it. So in the Black community, we have to pull each other up. If someone's in position, we put them on a higher platform in order for us to pull you up. Because it's not about crabs in a bucket. It's the monkeys in the barrel. We lifting each other up.
Love that. Dope.
So,
All right, you gave us all the sauce. I appreciate you.
real.
I gave the whole course. Now, before we end it, is there a question that people do not ask you that you would want to be asked right now? I just want to give you that opportunity.
That's a lot. Yeah. How much time do I put into the stock market? People don't ask that. How much time do I put? This is relentless. This is listen. I told you I'm looking at CNBC News right now. I'm looking at I still take courses. You know, I'm taking Ian Dunlap's course right now, the Master Investor. I still take courses because I want to be able for my community not to have to go nowhere else. And because I'm bringing the information to you, I don't want you to go spend $10,000-$30,000. I'm gonna bring the information to you for $50 a month just because you rock with me, right? So understand that it's not I don't just show up to the game. I put work in. So when I say time is invested into this, and the same, you need to do the same work I'm doing. If we go into practice, you need to come to practice with me.
So it's like a sport.
It's a sport.
They just seen the NBA Finals game. They're not looking at the practice that went behind the scenes.
They're not looking. They're not looking at Curry drop 43 the other night. They're not looking crazy. They're not looking at how many jumpers Curry put up after that game.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In practice. So that's how we got to do it. You got to not only have a passion for it, but you got to be consistent.
Definitely. Okay. Yeah. So definitely, if you're listening, know that you cannot be lazy with this. If you're gonna be successful, making $1,000 a day, you could start out making $100 a day. But appreciate you so much, bro, for dropping out all the sauce. I appreciate you. I know people gonna get so much value from the episode.
Yeah.
You tell us where they can find you, where they can get in touch with you for the program.
Listen, my name is Stock Trader T, STOCKTRADERTEE. I get a fake page made of me every day.
Oh man. You gotta get that blue check. They gotta give you that blue check.
They gotta give it to me. Listen, I get a fake page made of me every day. I will not DM you asking you for any type of money or how's your trading going. All right. So if you got any questions, you can DM me, follow me, let me know where you found me at, and I'll definitely tap in with you. I promise you. Definitely.
So Instagram is that your main thing?
Instagram, Stock Trader T. I got Facebook too. You can find me under Terry. Actually, no, my name is T Arter on there. TEEARTER, and that's it. That's the only platforms I utilize right now.
Okay, IG is easiest though, right?
Yeah. Please Instagram. Turn my Instagram up so I can get that blue check.
Okay. Appreciate you. Make sure y'all tap in. Make sure y'all tap into the mentorship, the programs, everything. This is free money, basically.
Yeah.
That being said, man, y'all have a blessed one.
Hey, for sure. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah.